I don't know if I taught from this angle concerning love and lust, but it's called, I think I did. I don't know. I probably worded the title different, but it's called The Reality of Love, of Unity versus the lust of isolation. Yes, or the lust that is going, isolation. I want to use isolation because I want you to get this idea of isolation. That's one of the most dangerous. But now that's what I felt. I felt a lot of people in a bus, they just in spiritual isolation. You know what I'm saying? And they don't realize they're in a bad condition. A lot of people in this world don't realize, especially when you operate in lust. Like this morning, I was talking about that, the forces of unity. The forces of love and lust that you don't understand that you are being, when you operate in lust, it's the sake of the positioning of you from isolation. Now, as what Jesus gave the parable of the 10 sheep, and one went astray. One went astray, and the shepherd went to go left the 99 to find the one sheep. Jesus is trying to show an ideal of his great love, pretty much, that I love, my sheep so much that I will go out to get that one sheep, even though I got all these other 99, because I consider every one of my sheep is more precious than me. Everyone. More likely, he's trying to say every sheep, not because, if it was like us, like, well, darn, one sheep left. All right, I got this 99. At least I got 99. We let us be shepherds. We want to care less how many sheep going astray. But that's another message that is probably about another message that I might have to talk about. But anyway, but the thing is, if Jesus is showing this love that God has for it, that he cares about everybody that follows him, and those that go astray, that he will go out to find this one. But how did this one, it strayed away, Well, it's called the force of lust. Is to leave us in isolation. I watch cartoons a lot, y'all. And I remember I saw a Merry Melody. I think it's a Merry Melody or Looney Tunes, I don't know. But it was the sheepdog, the sheepdog, Sheepdog and Wile E. Coyote go at it. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love when Sheepdog and Wile E. Coyote go at it. Wile E. Coyote trying to get the sheep, and the sheepdog is trying to protect it. And it's like Wile E. Coyote is trying to do whatever it takes to take these sheep, from steal some sheep from the sheepdog, but that sheepdog be right on top of his game, And the thing is, I think I saw an episode that the sheepdog, kind of, hey, sheep, come over here. And then one just, kind of strayed away and stuff like that. And then, it was Wile E. Coyote thought he had a break on this one. Like, yeah. And then he, tiptoes and da-da-da, started going fast. And he ran into the sheepdog. And y'all know what probably happened there. But the thing is, here's the thing about that sheep, it's kind of, it's what Jesus says. If you're my sheep, you will hear his voice, and when you hear his voice, you will follow it. See, it's, Christians say, I hear the Lord's voice and I follow it. Okay, Well, I mean, you're sure about, we talking about Jesus Christ, y'all. We're not talking about anybody else, but, we talking about Jesus Christ. When you hear as what Casting Crowns got this song called, when you hear the voice of truth, Jesus Christ is John 14:6, the truth speaks, you gonna follow him? Oh, well, here's the thing. Like I said, if lust is in your heart, there's gonna be a great chance that you will not follow the voice of truth. I just had to do that right there like that because I like that song. But anyway, you won't follow the voice of truth if lust is in your heart. Main thing, lust loves to follow, desires to follow more than any substance, than anything in the world. It's called lies. Yes, lies is what lust is known for following. You know what I'm saying? Lust is not, or don't have a genuine desire to follow the truth. No, doesn't have one. And the thing is, people, are not careful concerning what they allow in their hearts, or what influence. That's all about the influence through your eyes and your ears. What you put in your heart that is pertaining the love of God, concerning the word of God, or the wicked world system that is influencing television and radio and internet and your environment. Lust. You know what I'm saying? What you're entering into these eyes and ears is going to determine. It's going to determine what is being developed. I mean, what will sit in your heart. And now, like I talk about the forces is going to push you away from something and pull you away. It's the push pull. See, and the thing is, what love, as what the song says, love is supposed to keep everybody together. I mean, love is a force that is supposed to be all about getting together. And I love the song Warren Barfield, I think I got his name right. He did on the Fireproof. Yeah, he got this song that says, "Love is not a fight, but it's something worth fighting for." See, I did a post that was trying to tell people that you have to fight. When love is war. You know what I'm saying? Love, you gotta go. This traffic is something else. This traffic is something else. But you're gonna have to fight for love. Love is, if a world is operating, the mass majority is got lust in their heart, you're gonna have to fight to be together. You're gonna have to, and how you supposed to fight, that I, want to teach people about love, that I learned about concerning, my YouTube anthem scripture of, they got eyes but they can't see, they have ears but they can't hear, neither do they understand. See, people are not understanding. Understanding is supposed to be really the number one ideal of how love is supposed to be cultivated. You're supposed to understand, first of all, a human being has negative sides of a human being, and there's positive sides of a human being. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if they act more negative, then they act positive, or they act positive and they act negative. Because when we see positive people, we get shocked when they do something negative. When we see negative people, we get shocked when they do something positive. But the thing is, we get to this point because they show a pattern of so much negative, we think they can't do nothing positive. Because, the world says, oh, they're bad. Well, they're going to always be bad. So they're good, they're going to be good. But, of course, reality is supposed to tell you that's a lie. because there's people that drastically been a bad person and drastically changed and became a good person, and there's people that been good drastically turned bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that. I mean, y'all probably know those kind of people, but that shows the evidence of the force. See, the force. But love will understand that force, and love will approach people and with that force of that I need to understand the details of this individual if I truly want to have a genuine relationship with them. See, but this lust is going to teach us the outward appearance. You know what I'm saying? If they look good in front, look good in the outward appearance, they're good in your mind. And then when they treat you bad, everybody's shocked. Everybody, what? Somebody that looks good in my eye, for my eye view, did something bad to me? Huh? You know what I'm saying? It's too many people are shocked. Well, that shockness shows how much people are interpreting things according to darkness. You know, it is what it is. But the thing is, and the thing is, what happens, people, when something bad happens, what happens? Y'all know what happens when something bad happens. What will people put themselves in when things get bad, or somebody did something bad to somebody, or you did something bad to them? What is always the protocol that happens when that happens? Isolation. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. I don't want to hear. I'm gone. Bye. Zoom. There. I'm gone. Bye. Cause you did me wrong. I'm gone. I'm leaving. Boom. See, that's what lust, not love, but that's now let me get this right. See, I'm talking about what happens when a situation happens bad. It's like, oh, you did me wrong. I don't like you anymore. Bye. And you gone. It's that flow. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's times that when somebody's angry and frustrated and something like that, they need their time alone. Yes, they need time to resonate what happened and recollect what is going on. And yes, that's okay. But the thing is, what is the driving force is supposed to be if it's love. The driving force you're supposed to be after you done meditating on a situation. You're supposed to be about an agenda of working things out and getting a better understanding with another person and the individual concerning the situation. You know what I'm saying? That is supposed to be the protocol of love that is supposed to reconcile to bring unity back together. But lust is about, oh, she did me wrong or he did me wrong. I don't like her. I don't want to be with her. I don't like him. I don't want to be with him. I want to stay away from him. Away from him. Well, happens in families, friends, everywhere, pretty much. Unfortunately, a lot of, situations happen like that. But that's what lust is all about. Isolation. Isolation for what? The wolf, or Wile E. Coyote to try to get you. Yes, the wolf wants you isolated, so he's positioning you now. Now you are in a position to do something in a negative to either yourself or to somebody else. Is what position lust that Satan's hope you to get in, so he can bring more damage to your life, more concerning the situation that happened. But the thing is, love will be about reconciling, getting things right, forgiving one another, loving your enemies, loving your neighbor, and be on the agenda to bring things in unity and harmony that we will cultivate and be together and truly love one another in sincereness. In forgiveness and sincereness, knowing that the person we recognize, the person did something wrong, and they acknowledge what they did wrong, and they know that they have to do something, learn to get right in the area of their life that caused them to do what they did, is what's supposed to be the protocol of loving and unity and truly, sincerely coming together and having a better relationship. All right, but lust is all about division, keep you isolated. Boom, Satan's the kingdom of darkness. got you doing a bunch of nonsense. Sad, too many people are responding in that type of way, but that's the message, and I hope this makes sense to you. The video makes sense to you. To God be the glory, him forever and ever, in Jesus' name. Amen.